Good morning, guys. Welcome to a sad video today. I think this is the first sad video I've had in a very long time. I've been having very happy videos. But guys, life is not always about just happiness. Sometimes, I don't know, I was always feeling like I should not do any sad videos. Like I wanted to just do positive videos, always. But sometimes it's hard to avoid these things, guys. And it's hard to also fake a smile, and fake a happiness. So I just had to do this video. You guys will have to bear with me, but yeah, some things we just have to say them as they are, guys. So the thing is, I just woke up and I'll be heading to work in a few, but I said since I won't have no other time, let me just make this video. So you guys know, ever since for the last 5 months, let me go direct to the point. For the last 5 months I've been life changed. I must say life changed. I've been living in these beautiful houses which have 1 bedroom inside, yeah, and it's really been nice, guys. But I must let you people know that it never really used to be my life. I was used to living in a single room. Even when I was in campus, a single room is just 1 room and you put everything. When you are here, you are in the living room. You turn like this, you are in the kitchen. You turn like this, you are in the bedroom, guys. So what is happening right now is that I think I'll have to go back to that life, and it is an adjustment that I have to make because of, a man, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And the good thing, I'm just living alone, so this adjustment is not going to affect anyone. It's going to just affect me maybe a little bit, but I was also used to it. So I'll have to move from these houses. Number one reason is obviously the rent, guys. I'm not going to pay 6,500 rent. At 6,500 is too much. That money I could put it elsewhere. I can get a place where I can be paying even 3,000 rent and be saving the 3,500. So that's one of the reasons. So it's just a lot of money rent wise. 6,500. That's like $50 for rent. I used to stay in places where I would pay 30 and I would save the $20, which I can easily even put to my food. When you're on probation, you just have to survive. Let's survive for these 5 months, and then after 5 months, I think 1 month is already down, so we only have 4 months to go before I can start getting paid. And we're going to persevere, guys, for the next 4 months with everything. So the thing is, I had 6,500 rent for this month. It is there, but I've not paid the rent because the landlord is starting to talk about a deposit money. Kenyans will understand me. It is such a head. It is a stressful thing. Like, why should I be paying the deposit money? This is a village house, a village rental house. So a deposit money simply means that it's money that you get. It's an equivalent amount of the rent. And you get to pay it when you are getting into the house, so that it stays as a deposit with the landlord throughout your stay in the house until the time you leave. And if there was anything by the time you're leaving that had been broken in the house, they get to deduct it from that money, and then he gives you back the balance. So if you break the door, you break the glass, the window panes or something, when you're leaving, he won't tell you pay for this. No, he'll just deduct it from the money you gave him when you were entering, which was an equivalent of the amount of rent, but it was not rent for that month. So when you're getting in, you're supposed to pay the rent and the deposit on top. So right here it's 6,500 rent. You also pay another 6,500 as the deposit when you are getting in, and it normally happens like that as a policy in some rental areas or apartment areas. But for this place happened to be one of the places that was not there. So I just entered by paying rent. But now I think since this area, there's not too many rental houses, so I think the landlord has felt like it's a very nice houses that he has built, and maybe he should have had that policy in place. So he's just decided to put it there, and he just called me yesterday and told me that now that policy is rolling in. And I was like, you never gave me the notice, so I don't have the money, I only have the rent for this month. And he was like, you'll have to pay half the deposit and the rent. So I paid 3,250 plus 6,500, which is 9,750. 9,750 this month, and then 9,750 next month, and then now from the other month I'll start paying 6,500 as normal, because I'll have paid half and half in the 2 months of the deposit, so I'll have covered it. And I said I'm not going to do that, guys. The background I come from, I cannot live a lie, and I will never live a lie, guys. This is life that you people sort of enabled me to have, and YouTube and all that, and checking everything, guys. Even a lot of things, we sometimes have to bear with the situation. We have to bear with the situation, and life is always like this. Life is always like this. It's never a flat thing. So yeah, guys, we have to make that adjustment. So I'm going to get to go in this direction and find let me just maybe close this door of mine, and then we can walk a little and see how it goes and come back. So this will obviously apply to all the people who are living here. So my house is just there. Okay. You can see he's still developing this area. So he is a guy who, the way he talks, he knows the houses are in demand, so he won't talk to you like he's trying to beg you or to ask you. He tells you in a direct and instructive way. There's an instruction, guys, so I honestly cannot be able to do that. I'm going to just going to have it's a beautiful day. The sun is really out. I want to try and show you, maybe. I think we'll be moving tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be moving tomorrow, guys. There's one single room that I saw. It's a little very far from the school, so I think hardships are coming in. I think we've started the hardships part of things, guys. Hardships are about to fall in. Now from here, it's going to be a lot of hardships, guys. I also will be making adjustments on my food, guys. You know, a man has to do what a man has to do, guys. A man has to do what a man has to do to survive. So my adjustments with food, I won't be cooking in the house that much. I'll be eating in school, because in school there's actually food for not just the students, but the teachers who are on duty, the 6 teachers who are normally on duty every week. They're normally cooked breakfast, lunch, and supper. But being a new teacher, I think they will understand. I'll just tell them, you know, guys, life is not lifing, you know. Please just be letting me eat here, you know, and I can be eating in school for the longest time. That does not scare me. I talked with my mother the previous day, and she said, yeah, you can make that adjustment. Thank God I came to a school where, of course, it is a little embarrassing even to the students when they realize, hey, Teacher Mike normally eats in school. You'll see him, it's 7 p.m, but he has not gone. He's not on duty, he's not gone home yet when other teachers have gone home. He's still waiting for the food. What can we do? To be honest, I'll have to make adjustments, and me, it does not scare me, guys. I lived in Nairobi, a very hard life, where we used to go hungry and all that. So it's not a big thing, actually. It's not a big thing. We will survive for the next 4 months. And then after the 5 months, after these 4 months, you know, the salary will start coming in, and we will now make developments. I'm planning to actually reward my mom with something like chicken. I want to make her a chicken project. Yeah, I think I should go the development side with my family. So I think that's going to be very nice. My number one plan, immediately the money start coming in after the 4 months, the salary. It's not a lot of money like that, but it's some good amount which I can make developments with myself. So right now I cannot talk much. I cannot have too much say on anything, but after the 4 months I'll be having enough money to do that. Yesterday you saw me on adventures. I've been doing walking around and showing you guys around, and it was these 3 days, those videos, you know, I actually did them the first on Saturday. So there's been Sunday and Monday, and this Sunday and Monday. So today, as I'm talking to you guys, is actually on Tuesday morning, and my point is I never went home. You know, I was supposed to. People were going home for the holidays. For these holidays, there was a Madaraka Day in Kenya. We were celebrating 63 years of independence. So yeah, I never went. Teachers went. Teachers were actually going home, going to their homes for their Madaraka Day. You know, that also takes money. And let you guys not say Kenyasa is trying to make a begging video. No, guys. It's not a begging video. I'm seriously giving you an update on my life. I've been trying to run away from this type of videos of not talking too much about this and that, but I guess sometimes, guys, we really don't have a way of, you know, we don't have an otherwise. We just have to share with you so that you people don't say, when did you move to a new house? Yeah, but that is how the area is looking, as you can see, guys. So this is how we are going to do. This is what you're going to do. We'll be moving, and I'll document my moving as well. Now I'm planning that this 6,500 that I have in pocket, I got there and bargain that rent down to 4,000. I hope it will be at least 3,500 there, so that I remain with the 3,000. And this 3,000, I'm torn between. No, we'll have to do away with the Wi-Fi. But Wi-Fi has actually been very instrumental. But I feel like it is a comfort. You know, a Wi-Fi is a comfort. Yeah, because but it helps me big time to update videos, to do this and that, to watch movies, to do researching and all that. Yeah, I've been having my Wi-Fi up for the last 5 months. In short, what I'm telling you guys is we are about to make big adjustments here, and I want you guys to walk this journey with me kindly. Kindly, if you're watching, please, let's walk this journey together, you know. It's going to be a hard one. I won't lie to you guys. In the next the next 4 months is going to be hell, you know. Yeah, especially when it comes to, you know, now moving further there, you'll I have to be paying the motorbike to carry me up to school or be walking. Now it will be around 3 kilometers. That street will be around 3 kilometers. Around this area, I looked for a single house. There are only houses made of wood and iron sheets. And those ones, someone can very easily break into the house, because I realized this area, there are a lot of youths who are unemployed. So I don't want to risk living in a wooden. It's not a very decent house. It's a wooden house that's really not decent. The rent is so down, but for someone who has at least a TV, someone can decide to risk and get into your house and steal those things, you know. So that's why I prefer to live in a cement house like this. And the first cement house that is a single room that I've seen is, you go down this road, guys, until somewhere on the other direction. Maybe I should just take you there. Yeah, I think we have all the time. Let's just go, guys. We just make these adjustments. What can we do to be realistic and honest? Let's just do this, guys. Let's do this. But it's been amazing to live in a house like this for all this time. I've been living a life that I must say has really been nice, you know, like a house that has a living room and a bedroom and then a kitchen and then a washroom area and bathing in the house, you know. It's been nice for the last, I think like 5 months now. I've been living this. This time's calm. This time's everyone makes adjustments sometimes. Everyone. Let's go. Yeah. We have to do what we have to do. A man has to do what a man has to do, guys. You know? You are told every day when we are young men, boys, men, that is, don't be in a haste for things like a marriage, for example, because now you see, if you, right now I'm not settled, it would have been very hard. It would have been very hard for the family to even adjust. So I just want to show you. So from up there, it's actually like a kilometer to school. So right now we are moving. We are doing another kilometer to the other side, or two, like one. Let's just walk to that area very, very fast, and we get to come back as fast as we can. People have woken up, people are going to various life activities. Those with businesses are going to businesses, those with, yeah. I need to rush to school by at least in the next 30 minutes. I've never seen anyone come here. Or I can ask here if these houses are for renting. No, I think it's like an office or something. The only bad thing about that house on the other side is that it's a little far. It's a little far. Okay. People are waking up and going to the various jobs. In the village here, actually, the job that most people do is, okay, the white collar job is teaching, Teachers. We have a lot of teachers. It's really some distance. Yeah, so guys, in short, we are cutting down our budgets. And we are going to have to do this. But I have something positive to share. I was also, going from here to my family there is like 400 shillings, right? Like 4 USD. And yesterday I just walked this direction, guys, and I walked up these hills to the other side. I really took a walk to the other side. I've not shown you that. And guys, I figured out that there is a way. It's very long, it's tiresome, it's very long, but there is a way I can actually be going home by walking for over 10 kilometers. But I walk and I get to my home. So I think I'll be doing that a lot of times during the weekends, because staying away from your family, when you are, it's just something. When you go home, it even resets your mind and you get fresher into the following week. So I'll be going back home to see my younger siblings, my brothers, my sis, and my parents, at least every weekend, because I honestly cannot do this, guys. I've stayed this long weekend here, and I must tell you, it's not easy. So we are going to do away with Wi-Fi for the time being. We're also going to do away with what? My food is easy. One person, it's easy. One person, it's very easy to deal with that. Super duper easy. If you are a high school teacher, or if you are going to go to work somewhere else far from your home, I'm now documenting to you some of the struggles you're going to go through. And it's not that I made the decision to stay in a house that I could not afford, guys. Remember, when I got in, I must let you guys know that I had some savings here and there, and I was also sent the money for the fridge, which I went and did some shopping with like 9,000. The shoes you saw and the clothes, and now the remaining amount, I had to split it for rent and all that. So personally, I always use money the very right way, and I am very, very okay with that. Some money would go to some debts here and there, this and that, this and that, and money moves and ends. But as of now, I don't have debts. I don't have debts, unless maybe one person who we have something. I know that thing. I know it, and I'll do my best. I'll do my best. There's a friend, and I know how I'll do that. So guys, we are going to that area. I want to go see that house and see if it actually I want to see that house and see if I will be allowed to move in tomorrow. So that tomorrow I come from school, I just get into it. Now as you can see, it's actually very far. The way I'm walking, we're close to getting to half the distance. We've been walking for like, I think, a kilometer now. From where I come from, we are nearing a kilometer. So yeah, you go through hardships to be that strong person. So let's just go, guys. What can we do? Let me go and ask how much the rent is there. I hope it is like 4,000. 4,000 will be okay with me. Yeah, so that is the number one thing, that we're cutting Wi-Fi off. We are cutting the expenditure on rent because we are moving to a different house. Yeah, 6,500 is a lot of rent every month for someone who is just on probation, to be honest. When I was getting into it, remember guys, I was also knowing that there is YouTube, you know, so YouTube would help me to be paying the rent and everything. But to be honest, my YouTube money it has to go like 2 months before I get the earnings to come. 2 months before I get to the threshold of being paid of 70 euros. So I get 70 euros every 2 months. So 70 euros every 2 months is like 1 month rent coming after 2 weeks. So you see. But at first, it was not so bad. I could say 2 months rent would come in 2 months. But now it's going to be 1 month rent coming after 2 months, when it used to be 2 months rent coming after 2 months, and balancing out. But now it's a little hard, guys. It's a little hard, but it's also not that hard because it's just me. It's just one person, you know. Yeah, that is what is happening, guys. That is what is happening, and we just have to bear. We have to bear. There's a school bus coming here. I think it's been. Let's go. Haya, unafanya nini huku bana? Nyinyi ndio watu sitarajii kupata. Walai, unafanya nini huku? Niambie. Niko shule hapa. For real? Guy. Niko nafanya video. Guys, I just met a friend. Sasa hii mambo yangu, hii ndio maisha yangu. Sasa itabidi unisamehe. Unaenda shule? Ndio nataka kuenda sasa hivi. Unakaa? Nakaa huko juu. Uko nyumba nyingine huko juu, lakini nataka nione kama naweza ama nyingine iko huko. Ndio nataka niende niangalie. How are you? You're going to school with your book. Ngoja, shule imefunguliwa? Yeah. Ile imefunguliwa juzi. Kuna date. So unaishi mahali huko? Oh, maybe tutakuwa neighbors sasa. Acha tuone. Nasikia kuna nyumba zingine hapo rental smart muundo hapo. Gani? Ya single room hivi. Side gani hapo? Kabla ufike hivi, unaenda hivi. Kuna kanisa ingine alafu opposite hivi kanisa. Kanisa kwenda hivi? I'm updating him, guys, on the location of the house. He tells me he lives around there. Hey, I was not expecting to see you, bwana. I am surprised to see someone from Tinderet there, right here, and he's telling me his school's nearby. Sawa, acha mimi niende hivyo. I look at the house. Sasa wewe namba yako niko nayo. Sichukue yangu ni flash. Flash me because now at least I will. Zaidi uko 07 96 381 697. Yeah, this is Brian. I think you guys remember him. Brian. Hey, sawa Brian. Let me just walk and look for a house. Sawa. Wow, I honestly did not know he lives this side. Sometimes you walk and you meet someone far away from home and you're surprised. How is that? Now maybe if I'll move to this direction we will be neighbors and we are going to survive on our own. We're going to see how it's going to go, guys. So let's move by this direction. Yeah, so I've gotten a first friend around this area. A friend who's coming from my home. You know. Tinted at my mom's place. So there's a college nearby. So he studies there and he tells me he lives somewhere around here. So let's just go see that house, guys. Let us go. Let us go. He was like, have you not gone to school yet to teach? Guys, I actually shouldn't be doing this. It's early in the morning, I should have run to school. But the good thing I don't have any lessons. I really do not have any lessons. And I'm also not on duty. I have no... I'm clean. Like I can still plan myself a little and enter the school in the next 30 minutes. So let's just go and see that house. All right. Yeah. It happens. Life happens like this. Tell me in your comment section if you've ever found yourself in a position of also making adjustments like this for your own survival when you've moved to a new area, maybe doing some new job. Yeah. So I'm going to forget things like bathing in the house. Now it will be water and a basin. Bathing in an outside bath washroom. Forget the Wi-Fi a little. Forget a few this and that. We have to do it. It's not hard. It's doable. And it's going to solve the problem and solve the issue in place. Yeah. $6,500. $50. Imagine $50 rent. $50. It's not a lot, but when you're not having a source of something, it is a lot. It's not a lot, because to also live in a nice house is actually very good, even for your own mental, you know, living in a nice space and having a washroom in the house and a kitchen separate. It does something to you as a person, just makes you feel better and be okay and be comfortable. So now we'll be moving to a house. But I think it'd still be cool because I'm just one person. I'll be getting out of bed. I turn like this, we are in the kitchen. Turn like this, we're already in the living room. And yeah, let's just do this, guys. Let's just do this. Remember now, to move those things to this place again is going to be money. So I'm planning that this 6,500 is going to be enough, so that if I can remain with like 2,000, we'll use the 2,000 to pay the motorbikes for these things to be carried, out to that house, guys, because now we have to survive within the budget. As for me, I got out of the thing of asking parents for money. I let my younger siblings enjoy that privilege and not to pressurize my parents. So for the last 5 months, I've never pressurized my parents for money. I'm always the one, in fact, supporting them behind the scenes, you know. Yeah, when my dad needs something or mom needs something and you have something, you get to forward it. Sometimes, of course, they get to understand that maybe you have some money that you want to do something with it. For example, I remember going back to my mom after I got the job and I moved here. She was like shocked. How did I manage to move the things from Nandi Hills to here? It costed about 20k, guys. It costed so much money. It costed over 20k because we had to get that car, hire it, pay the driver, pay the people putting things down, loading and unloading. And at the same time, I had to come and pay the rent. I'll not lie to you guys. The amount of money that went into that even left me with a debt. But thanks to one of you, I was able to get to clear those debts, you know, and be a little peaceful. And I was like, now, what you're going to do is try to balance maybe this and that, get something small from YouTube, and then we can be able to sustain our living. But now, guys, it's no longer about sustaining a living. It's about survival. It's going survival mode. And now I'm going to have to really survive, guys. Survival. It's a little bad. It's a bad feeling a little bit because it goes against the expectations. Yeah, you know, I expected I would come here and have the YouTube going, but sometimes, guys, you know, you have to start somewhere. These are the challenges that we will look back at in our life in future and say, God, this is where we came from. So, guys, if you've already seen the distance, you know, I am also really dicing with exhausting myself every day walking to school. By the time I walk to school, I'll be all sweaty every day because this is actually very far. See, where I live now is over there where I live now, and the school is up there, somewhere there. I don't know, guys. I can't risk looking for a cheap house in the centers there, because those houses, they are not good. They are wooden ones, not well put out, because they're houses which are built just for people who come to walk there a little, maybe to walk on the roads, because there's been roads construction, and leave to go to their homes. So they don't have much, they don't stay with much there. They come for 1 week and they go, so they don't have like things like that I have. For example, I have this and that can easily be stolen if I put them in a house like that. So I can't get a house there. I have to get a house, the house that is on this side, which is actually very nice. Or should I just decide to take the things that I have and take them back home, go and give it to my family, and then I remain with the bed, the mattress, and maybe a few utensils, and then we start from there, guys, because those ones, I'm not scared if someone can steal that. Then I just go live in a simple and a cheap house there. So I think I have that option as well. The TV, laptop, everything that can be stolen I go keep them in my home. And then the ones that can't be stolen, like utensils, someone wouldn't steal those ones. If someone can break into those houses and steal it, you won't feel anything. So I have two options. I'm going to keenly look into them. But first of all, let's weigh this one. Let's weigh this one and see if it works. Yeah, now we are getting closer, but that distance, as you've seen, is just too long. It's just too long. I think I'm going back to my struggles. I'm slowly falling back to my days of struggling, guys. But no, you know, we try our best. The thing in this life, guys, you just try to offer your best. If you can't do it, for example, it's so hard for me to do content. Like, it's super duper hard. It's super duper hard. While I'm doing this job, I can't. It's so hard to balance, you know. So trying to make content for you guys to watch becomes hard, you know. And now I just get to do whatever contents I can do around, and the contents won't really go that far, and that means I won't get enough to sustain my living, and that means that I have to switch back to factory reset. And it has started with this thing because now the landlord is talking about, you know. So these are the houses here, and I'm just going to try and see if there's someone here. I know they won't be offended by the camera. I'll just record down, but for now this is how the houses look. Hodi. There's no one here. Hodi. And this will be my bathroom if I'll get a house here. That is, if I'll get it. Just come wash yourself. It's not a must to see. They've put these things down so that you step into. We are used to this life, guys. And this, I'll just clean here. What can we do? These are very simple things, and the houses are actually very nice. So I'm planning to see if they'll let me live in maybe this one. So inside is just a single room, and I really love the size. It's a big size. It's a big size. It does not have any ceiling boards. Yeah. Hodi. Hodi. I'm saying there is someone already living in the house on the other side. I don't know, guys. Trying to look for a thumbnail. Anyway, this is how the house looks inside. I don't know. I hope it's not expensive, because now when you see the sink, but I think they've not put water yet. This is not going to catch me by the time they put water and everything. You see the doors are made of iron. They haven't even fixed electricity yet. I think I'm lying to myself. See, the electricity wires are not ready yet. They've not put electricity yet. But there are people living in them. Anyway guys, I'm going to close the video here. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. I had closed the video, but I just talked to a man who is toiling near there, and he's told me there are some other houses here. Let me go see them. So now I've gone to a center called Metete, and it's now very far. But I want to see these houses. He's telling me it's $18 rent. Let's just do this comparison. He's saying it's $18 per month. $18. And let's just see these houses, because we have to make these adjustments, guys. If you have to survive, you have to make the adjustments. Let's see, it's just for 4 months, and after that I might even decide to stay in those houses for the longest time and be doing developments away from here. Or if I get that money, I'll just buy land and start doing a construction. Yeah. And then the house here will just be for staying while I'm here. I don't know. This is near a police station here. Oh, there are actually houses on this side. Let's go. Niaje? Kuna nyumba huko? Kuna nyumba? Eh. Kuna ziko. Sijui naweza pata mtu wapi. Sijui naweza pata mwenyewe. Huyo anaitwaje? Nyumba. Sawa. Anakuja? Anakuja? Ngojea. Now they're telling me to wait for the I'm going to have to wait for the person who gives us these houses. And I need to run back and go to school straight away. But I think this area looks great. And for 2,000 rand, I can live here. I can honestly live here for 18 USD rent. That's very affordable. That's very, very affordable. Guys, I'm getting a house here. I'm moving here. Yeah, I don't care how people view it or what. I have to just get somewhere where I know I can afford. Okay, we just found a house, guys, and this is 2,000, like $18. And you can see as it looks. I think I'll just have to come and put a mat down, and then there is electricity, as you can see, and there's a place, a socket here, so you can like plug in and have maybe your TV there. And then this is the window, and that is the look outside. So 2,000 Kenyan shillings per month. I think that's pretty. It's a little dirty, but I come and wash it. It's very much nice. It's having the spaces, but there's no problem. So moving into a new house. Yeah, I think that's okay. And that is the view from here. Yeah, no problem. I think I'll take this. 2,000, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2,000. I'm not lying. She's here, but yeah, 2,000. 18 USD. So.